his 46th home run last night against the Red Sox. His dominance continues, but the Yankees now lost 8 of their last 9 and today played the second game of their 3-game series at Fenway.
The best night of the week for baseball is here, where the top players in the game look to steal the spotlight. After a stellar first half of the season, the Yankees seek to recapture their dominance. Led by MVP frontrunner Aaron Judge, who continues his historic home run pace.
Judge absolutely annihilates that ball. My goodness, he's done it again.
The Red Sox are fighting for their playoff lives and need a win over their bitter rival to stay in the hunt for a wild card.
It's gone. Bovers goes deep again.
With all-star phenom Julio Rodriguez back in the lineup.
What a world to live in with Julio Rodriguez. Wow.
The Mariners look to continue their magical season as they face Corey Seager and the Rangers. It's time for Baseball Night in America, right now on Fox.
How about this guy, Julio Rodriguez? He is the favorite for the AL Rookie of the Year award right now, leading all rookies in home runs and RBI. Fox Baseball Night in America, sponsored by Geico. Hello, everyone, and welcome inside our Fox Sports studios. I'm Jenny Taft alongside Dontrell Willis. Thank you so much for joining us on this Saturday. We have some exciting matchups today, but already plenty of games in action. So let's take a look at some highlights to get us going here, Dontrell. The Yankees Red Sox here. And how about this guy, Frankie Montas? He's going to get his first dose of the rivalry. Late Yankees are looking to rebound today, and he's going to experience this one as well. Well, the Yankees got off to really an incredible start in the first half of the season. They carried the game's best record into the All-Star game, but since then, it's been a different story. Plenty of struggles for New York, who 7 games under 500, and since the break, even still, this is one of the most dangerous lineups in baseball, boasting the most home runs on the season by a wide margin. And earlier, Anthony Rizzo spoke with our Tom Verducci.
Thanks, Jenny. Anthony Rizzo, the Yankees have had a great train ride this year, but since the All-Star break, 7-14. And Yankee fans want to know, what do you need to do to get this train back on the tracks?
Welcome to Boston and the weather weekend of the summer here. Fenway Park in the middle game of a 3-game series between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox here on Baseball Night in America. Both teams coming into this weekend trying to get rolling, and last night a tight one in the first game of the series. Red Sox tied the game at 2 in the 9th inning against the All-Star closer Clay Holmes. J.D. Martinez driving in the tying run, and then it was Tommy Pham in the 10th to give the Red Sox a much-needed win in the first game of the series as they try to stay alive in the postseason hunt. They are 4 games out of the last playoff spot. A lot of teams between them in the postseason, but they're battling. The Yankees, meanwhile, have been struggling, still a game and a half back of the top record in the American League. Welcome inside. Hope you're having a great weekend. Joe Davis, Tom Verducci. So the Yankees, Tom, have a 10-game lead in the division still with that monster first half, but they're 7-14 since the break. They've dropped 9 of their last 10. How concerned should Yankees fans be?
Well, it's not time to panic, but it is time to be concerned, and I'll tell you why. 7-14, as you mentioned, since the All-Star break, and they're losing a lot of close games. The bullpen has been coughing up some leads, and that has caused Aaron Boone, the manager, to shuffle some of the pieces in his bullpen. Now, one aspect he never has to worry about is Aaron Judge. Having a season for the ages, 46 home runs in the team's 113 games. Only 3 players in history have done that. Every at-bat Aaron Judge takes is must-see TV. He's chasing not just the MVP, He's chasing history.
Yeah, I've heard of those other two guys on that graphic, Bonds and Babe Ruth. Guy that'll try and slow him for the Red Sox first tonight is Cutter Crawford. The bigger story as far as the pitching goes is Frankie Montas, one of the prize pickups at the deadline, who struggled in his Yankees debut, tries to bounce back tonight.
Well, it reminds me on the first tee. I need a mulligan. Let's give Montas a mulligan because that first start for the Yankees, he had 11 days of rest, was coming off the bereavement list, and you see the numbers there. Pretty ugly in that first start. Wipe that one away, but you know what? No more mulligans. This is the big trade deadline pickup for the Yankees, taking the ball in Fenway Park against the Boston Red Sox. It is time to deliver.
Grew up in the Dominican Republic, glued to the TV watching Yankees Red Sox games. They think he's the kind of guy that's going to thrive in a rivalry like this, and in a pressure-packed uniform like the one he's wearing. Aaron Judge and the Yankees against the Boston Red Sox. We've got first pitch coming up on a perfect night at Fenway Park here on Fox. Oh, we mentioned it. What a nice weekend. 73 degrees, just a light breeze. People all over walking around today, taking in a gorgeous Saturday here in Boston. Not too many better places in the world than Boston on a nice summer day. We got a perfect night for baseball under light blue skies here at Fenway Park. Lineup for the Yankees here in Game 2. DJ LeMahieu leads it off, and then it's Aaron Judge and his 46 home runs. Rizzo missed a few games over the last week or so with a back issue. He's back in there at first base. Josh Donaldson is the third baseman and cleanup man. Then it's Torres and the former Red Sox Andrew Benintendi. Trevino, the all-star catcher. Kiner Falefa at short. And in center field, Aaron Hicks batting 9. For the Boston Red Sox, the 26-year-old rookie from Florida, Cutter Crawford, who's been back and forth between the big leagues and AAA this season, but up since early July, in the rotation since early July. And really, Tom, he's been their best guy from that point forward.
Yeah, he's been pretty steady, using all of his pitches now, as you mentioned, in the rotation. And yeah, we have to start with the question on Cutter. Yes, of course he throws a cutter. His kindred pitch is the cutter. He'll throw that basically one out of every 3 pitches, and that will be a key for him today. Knife-like fastball. It's got ride on it, top of the zone. He's a fly ball pitcher. And a key moment is always with a lot of young pitchers, Joe, third time around. And his numbers are a little extreme when it comes to that third time around the lineup. We'll keep an eye on him when we get there.
Now, Crawford gave up 5 runs in 5 innings in his last start. That was in Kansas City on Sunday. Prior to that, though, an ERA around 2 over a 6-start stretch. And so trying to get back to that as he faces off with the Yankees. Red Sox win in the first game 3-2 in 10 innings last night. They're within 4 games of a playoff spot. Trying to win 3 in a row for the first time since June. And these Yankees, losers of 8 of their last 9 games, 10-19 over the last month. Only the Tigers were the worst record in the American League over the last month. Still, though, a 10-game lead in the division, and within a game and a half for the Astros for the best record in the AL. Off we go with a fastball strike.